Hello traders, in this video we're going to review and discuss the various options and functions inside of the TradingView platform. Okay, the next item is your trend line tools. Okay, so you can choose from a variety of lines from the menu. You can choose a trend line, and basically you can draw your trend line. Then you can also choose one that I like is the horizontal ray. It lets me draw lines at key locations on the chart. The other one is that I use is the vertical line. Sometimes I want to know when I may be away from my computer and I want to know when a price crosses a certain time period. So I can set up a vertical line, and at let's just say at 12:30, I want to be alerted to get back to my back to my charts. So I would set up an alert on the vertical line when price crosses it, and I would say create. Okay. I'm going to delete it. I'm going to get a little note that says, "Hey, this line has an alert on it. Do you really want to delete it?" Yes, I do. The next one is some Gann and Fibonacci tools. Use those at your own discretion. I'm not going to get into what they do. Here's some pattern tools. I never use them. This is one I showed you already. Short and long positions, and some other tools down here. Another one that I will use on a regular basis is the fixed range volume profile. So I can click on a price point in the past, and then click on a price point at another time, and it will give me a volume profile. And it's something you probably should do. Go look at volume profile. They can be helpful. So look, we set up that trade a minute ago, and I said, okay, I think the price might come back up to that previous pullback. I put on a volume profile, and I am not very far off from where the largest volume for that period of time has been. The other tool that you can use here is called geometric tools. It'll let you make a painting if you want to. You can highlight. You can make an arrow. The one I use all the time is the rectangle. Sometimes I want to know when price breaks out of a channel. So, or I want to mark off a period of resistance or support. I can use the rectangle tool. Again, you can change the colors at will, and you can change how if you want a border on it, how broad you want the border. You can put an alert on it if you want to. Another one I use is called the measuring tool. If you want to measure price over a particular time and distance, you can do that. So for instance, oh, we just got stopped out, didn't we? Yeah, okay. No big deal. Let's see what happened. Stop loss order executed on crude oil. Okay. So what did that tell me? Well, let's go back over to my 5-minute chart. It looks like that maybe we have topped out. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Let's see what it looks like. Looks like we may be getting a break of structure. I don't know, but let's use one of the tools that we just learned about. That would be the trend line. So we can mark this little trend line. I won't go all the way back. Here's our trend line. Oh yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah. So yeah, we very well may be getting a break in structure where price has broken the trend. If it comes below that bar right there, we will have a very good idea that the price of oil is definitely going to go in the other direction for a while. So if price breaks that point, that previous low, previous higher low, it's a probability that crude oil price will continue to go down for we don't know how long. But anyway, I digress. Okay, and then you can have a text tool. I use a text tool every once in a while. Don't be stupid. Okay, that's a good one to put up there. You can put smiley faces if you want to. If you want to put something on your chart, you're doing a demonstration or something. I did the measuring tool. Here's the zoom tool. You can click on the zoom tool and then select an area if you really want to look at something close or not so close. I right-clicked on the chart and reset the chart. Okay, that's what I did just then. This is called the magnets. I never use them, but this one down here I always do. New drawings are replicated on all charts in the layout and shown when the time ticker is selected. Okay, I have it selected because when I draw a line on one chart, I also want it to draw a line on the other chart. Or when I move a line on a chart, I want it to move on the other chart as well. So I'll just do that. You can see I'll just put another line here. You'll notice I was over on the left-hand side. I drew the line, but it also showed up on my other chart. Yeah, we are definitely seeing the price of crude oil take a fall in the London session. The London session just started, I think, at 12. Yeah, I'm in Arizona. I never know exactly when the London session starts. I just know that Asian session starts where that line is right there. That vertical line, that's the Asian session start. Let's go back to one chart. All right. Don't care. All right. Then the last one is called the trash can. It will let you remove drawings, indicators, etc., etc., etc. Enough for today. Hope this helps some. Have a good day, traders. See you on the next one.